Welcome back, Dynamite Pack. Hey, what's up, Azure? How's it going? Alright, so we're gonna try some streaming today and see if the internet makes it. That's my life right now. I do know, good news for you guys, they are working on it, so they are trying to fix my internet. It's just a big process because, like, the cable company has to get, like, a contractor to do some of the repairs, and then the contractor and the Xfinity people have to, like, get approval from the apartment complex, so, but they're trying. Everybody's trying to figure out what to do and how to get it done, so it's a work in progress. Also, guys, I am playing on my new Pokemon OLED. I got it set up, and I have my save file of Pokemon Shield saved on here. So I've got the new controllers ready to go. And, yeah. Yes, blasted internet. That's right. So, yeah, I've got most of my Pokemon games on there. And then I may put a few other games on there. And, the new OLED is really nice. And, like, as I get new games, like, for sure, I want to put the new Breath of the Wild on that one, on the OLED. And then, the new Pokemon game I'm going to put on there. And then, I think I want to go ahead and get Sonic Frontiers. I've been watching some gameplay of that. I didn't realize it was coming out, like, right now, but it's out now. And, so that might be something I would put on the new Switch. I decided I didn't want to try to move my Animal Crossing island, so it's staying on the other Switch. Alright, where is the counter? You'd like to see me play the Sonic Frontiers. It looks really good. I was watching some other people playing it. I was planning on potentially getting it at some point anyway. I don't know. I didn't realize it was coming out, like, this week. So. But, yeah. Oh, you know what? We need to go probably heal up the team real fast. Hold on. That way we can do a few knockouts. Alright. Sorry if you guys heard my phone start ringing. I'm so excited for Scarlet and Violet. Me too. I think it'll be really fun. I can't wait either. I'm definitely... I already pre-ordered Pokemon Scarlet. So I'm going to put that one on the OLED. And when I do get Violet, I might put it on my other Switch. So that if I potentially want to, like, do a dual shiny hunt sometime, I can have that option. I've seen people do that, and I've always wanted to do stuff like that. I am enjoying the OLED. It's really nice. Mostly what I've done so far is just sort of get the games that I wanted moved over there. And then I set up the dock over here on my desk so I could use it to live stream. I'm gonna get Violet. Oh, nice. Yeah, I want to eventually have both, but I decided I'll just get one to start and we'll play through that, and then a little bit, like a month or two later, I'll get the next one. So anyway, that's what I want to do. Alright, what was I going to do? Heal my team. Because I've enjoyed getting both, and I've pretty much, like with all the other Pokemon games, I have one that kind of is my, like, main game that I do most of my, like, shiny hunting in and stuff, but I have played through, all of them. Like, I did a speed run with Let's Go Eevee when those two came out, and I used Let's Go Pikachu as my, like, main game, kind of. And then, with Sword and Shield, I did, like, a challenge run on Pokemon Sword. I did that, I don't know if you guys remember, I did the Electro Inferno lock, where I only used fire and electric types. That was a really fun series. So, I actually think I might not have actually finished that one off, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I actually, like, beat Leon in that game. But that was a fun little challenge series I did on Sword, so We might do something similar with like Scarlet and Violet. Have Scarlet kind of be my main playthrough, and then maybe Violet put on some like Nuzlocke rules or something crazy. It was quite a while ago. Yes, it was. But I guess my point was like I've been able to kind of play through with both versions, and so I don't mind getting both games again. And with this one, like, it kind of is cool because in the other ones, your experience didn't really change that much, except you got a few different Pokemon. But with the Scarlet and Violet, you get different professor, you get a different school and school uniform. So there's some decent changes that kind of can make it a different experience. And maybe we can play them both in like a different way or something. You know, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, but I do want to get both, I think. But I'm going to start off with Scarlet because that's the one I decided to get first. But yeah, I'm super excited for that. We need an emoji of you. I've been wanting to get one made. I just haven't figured out, like, what to do. But yeah, I definitely want to, look into that. I gotta find me an artist that could do that. I've found a couple that I liked. I just haven't actually gotten to the process of asking, but yeah, I do need to get one. I have a few other ones, and what I was thinking because like the way YouTube does the members, if you have a certain amount, you can have a certain amount of emojis. So until we maybe someday reach that, we can always trade them out for you guys to use. So we can have like a couple extra, because I can always go in there and change them out. So yeah, I could definitely get one of me made. So I've thought about doing that before with a couple of the others, because most of what I have on there are the main ones, and then I have like maybe one or two extras that I would use. But yeah, we could definitely do that. I've been wanting to do that. I just haven't figured out, like, because there's a couple other ones I wanted to get too, like with the new mascots that I created, that I had made. I wanted to get some emotes with them. So I was thinking of trying to, like, because a lot of artists seem to sell them like as like they do like a pack, like they'll make you 4 emotes or 6 emotes, and they'll have better rates that way. So that's what I was trying to like figure out exactly what I wanted, and then go get it. So maybe we'll do that. We'll try to get that done in the next few weeks and have them maybe not ready by the time Scarlet and Violet starts, but maybe like a week or two after we'll have them done. That could be fun. Final starter Evo's leaked. Okay, yeah, cool. That's fine. I want to know what they look like. I might have to look. Ooh, yeah, I don't care if I see leaks, but I definitely won't show you guys any or talk about any. I did see the new announcement video from Pokémon this morning. It was basically just a music video to the Ed Sheeran song, which is a really good song. I enjoyed the song. And then there were like 2 new Pokemon in there this morning. I don't know if you guys have seen that yet, but their little music video Pokemon put out today on YouTube. But yeah, that was pretty cool. You saw it? Yeah. I watched it at my work break. I didn't even notice the new... Yeah, I wasn't sure. Like, it was hard to tell. Like, I could tell it was obviously, like, some kind of new Pokemon or new form of something. But they didn't really ever have a specific announcement video. So I think you had to go... I guess some people went on online and actually found out like what the name of it was and what it exactly was. But yeah, those looked really cool. I need to see the evolutions. I know. I was gonna do a reaction, but I didn't. Yeah, me too. Once I realized they had like the song the whole time, I was like, you know what? We won't worry about it. We can like react when we find them in the games. That'll be a good reaction. The song was really good though. I want to get the song on my phone. Listen to that in the car on the way to work. You've seen LeChonk's evolution? Oh, nice. Oh yeah, Nintendo's been taking images down. I saw a few things, but you know, I just like to take a peek and then I'll get surprised when it comes out. I'm surprised that Pokemon hasn't even like teased the evolutions like they did with Arceus. They did like a little teaser where they had the silhouettes, but not an actual look at them. So it was kind of funny that they haven't done that yet. But maybe we still have, what, like 2 weeks? So, or like 10 days now? Yeah, 10 days. So maybe when it gets a little closer, they might do something like that. I'm sure they're going to try to hype it up as much as they can. So people who haven't bought it yet might consider buying it, you know. I don't usually like leaks, but because of games, I don't really mind that much. Yeah, like when it's this close, it's not that big of a deal. And personally, like with the starter evolutions, I know some people that might determine what they pick, depending on if they want something, you know, what that Pokemon becomes. So I feel like that's something that, you know, is helpful to know for some people, depending on how they want to play their game. Hey, we gained some watts. Alright, where's this purple shark already? These controllers are a little sensitive. That's like, I guess I'm so used to my old controllers. Harvestella didn't leak at all, but I think it's because nobody cared for that game. Yeah, true. It did look interesting. Like I might try it out someday. That Harvestella game. I thought it was cool. It's like mixing anime with farming life simulation games. It's interesting. We need a shiny luck command. I know. I don't know how to set it up. So, I love a new controller. Yes, I do too, but it's just like, it just seems more sensitive on the selection screen. I'll get used to it, I'm sure. You saw that game? Yeah, it looked interesting, I thought. Alright, did I may have missed a few of these. I'm giving myself a couple on my count. I still haven't set up that new counter thing, but I'm gonna get that done sometime this week. I stayed later at work today because I had to turn in my report cards today, so I had to stay and like put in the... they're not technically grades for kindergarten, but they do have report cards that go home, so I had to finish that today. So I just stayed after work a little bit and got it done. And then I was like, I just want to get a stream in and then go and probably watch a movie or something and then read my book. That's a nice plan tonight. I kind of got a little bit off my reading habit when I had the flu because I just didn't even feel like I had enough concentration to really read the book and like pay attention to what was happening in the story, so I didn't try to read. I just sort of watched TV, or I slept a lot. And then I just kind of got off the habit a little bit as I continued to recover after going back to work. So, but I started up again, reading again, so I want to get back to it. Okay, where is... There we go. Okay. We are now at 2,300. Okay, I can't even. 2,340. That's the best way to say the number. All right. We're running out of. You're my kind of girl. Thanks. So yeah, because I want to finish this book series, and then I really, like I said in the Jono's chat last night, I really want to read more of the stuff Tolkien wrote about Middle Earth, because I just watched that Rings of Power series. I basically binge watched it all day yesterday. I couldn't stop watching it. It was just so interesting, and like, I know that they probably obviously made a lot of changes so that it would turn into a good TV show, but just like getting to see how they related, like some of the things that happen in Lord of the Rings and the places and locations and how they like tied it in together, it was just interesting. So it got me wanting to read up on what Tolkien actually created. So after I read this, I'm reading a series right now that has like about 3 or 4 more books left in it. They're not too bad of a read. They're pretty quick if I'm reading every day. And so I'm going to finish that one first, and then I want to read the Tolkien books again. And I'm probably going to read Hobbit and Lord of the Rings again. I've read all his books, and they're all linked. Yeah, that's what I've heard, and I've been starting to collect some of the other ones that he wrote. And I know there's some that... I don't think he specifically meant to turn it into a book, but his son, I think, like went through all of his writings and like edited it into like the histories of Middle Earth and some of that stuff. So I'm sure what he did, and I remember this from some of my creative writing classes in college, was that they would tell you like, you might write all this stuff that maybe nobody ever sees, but it's going to help you understand your characters and your story you're trying to tell, because you have all this background knowledge that you created for these characters and this world. And he probably did a lot of that because that way he could understand what choices the characters might make in certain situations, or, you know, why this might happen in this part of the world that he made. So I'm sure he wrote a lot of these histories just for his own self, to kind of better understand the stories he wanted to tell. And then I think that's like what his son and some, I guess maybe he had like a team of people, I don't know, that probably went through all of those writings and turned it into something that they could share with the fans. Yeah, but, and I know he wrote some of it as what that he did intend to publish. His storytelling is top-notch. Yeah, he's good. But yeah, I'm very curious now after watching that first season, and I looked it up, and they're planning like 5 seasons of that. So I'm curious. Like, I want to see what happens with these characters they created, and like how it ties into it. And that's why I'd like to read the actual lore, because then I can kind of see what changes they may have made. And yeah, his son wrote the book Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. Oh, okay, yeah, I think I've read that. Yeah. I think I had to read that for one of my literature classes in college. I remember a little bit of it. It's been a while. But yeah, I'd kind of like to read up on this, but yeah, it was interesting in just watching the show, and like I liked the little features they did these features where like if they changed the location, they'd show like a map of the world and like where they were going, and so you can kind of see like how things are laid out. And I looked up too online to see kind of like, I don't know, it was just interesting. I don't want to spoil everything if you guys are planning to watch it and haven't seen it, but just kind of like comparing the maps was interesting. Because at the time of that story, some of the places that we know from Lord of the Rings hadn't really existed yet or hadn't become named to those places, so it was interesting to kind of see how that all kind of related. But yeah, it definitely made me want to read more. And I hope the next season comes out soon because it was really good. I enjoyed it. Good, yes. Okay, come on. Shiny Sharpedo, where are you? If we could just get it, like, I'm gonna say under 3,000. If we can manage that, that'd be nice. Alright, I need to finish my spooky games that I started in October. So, yeah. I probably started too much, but when I first started them, the internet was okay. And I was just gonna, like, work... I'm gonna be more optimistic and say under 2,500. Thank you. Yes, I'm hoping for that too, but, you know, I was giving it a little bit of space. And hey, Bella. Yeah, I've been here on and off a little bit. My internet's been having issues, so I've been trying to like deal with that. But yeah, I probably am going to finish the Outbound Ghost and the Cult of the Lamb as videos series in like, yeah, I'll probably just record those throughout this week a little bit. I'm probably not going to record anything new tonight, but I'll probably try to record an episode tomorrow and get that to you guys on Thursday. And if not, I'll record some over the weekend. But yeah, I do want to finish those games. I just don't know if... We might try to live stream some of it and see if we make it. So we'll see. But yeah, I haven't just like abandoned those games. At least not yet. I was enjoying both of them. And I wanted to finish them in October, but like I said, with the internet was just depressing me a little bit, so I was like, I don't even want to try. Because if it crashes, I'll just be upset. So I kind of just like put it to the side for a little while I tried to figure out if I could get the internet fixed. And they are working on it, so hopefully it'll get done soon. That's the like thing, it just sort of, it's like completely disconnecting multiple times a day, randomly, not at a set time, so, or anything. And that's why, like, you know, streaming has kind of been like, I've been a little hesitant because, you know, it crashes the internet, your stream crashes, And like if you're in the middle of a sentence or in the middle of something you were doing in the game and then it just ends, and sometimes it will end and I don't notice it right away, so I keep talking for a few minutes. But that's why I decided we'll just shiny hunt for now, and you know, it'd be less distracting maybe if it does crash on me. And it just makes me, I was thinking, I was like, yeah, it is frustrating, and it kind of makes me feel like unprofessional on my channel, because I'll have all these live streams that just like ended abruptly, you know, because the internet. So it's like, it is frustrating me, but like I said, I want to get back into the streaming, so we're going to try to get a couple times a week in, and like I said, hopefully I don't know that they'll get to it this week, but maybe by the end of next week, for sure, maybe my internet will be solved. It's just a complicated process. Because it seems that like one of the wires has gone bad and they need to replace the wire, so it's a process. But yeah, I'm hoping that soon they'll get it sorted out. Because like they replaced everything else, and they've run tests and everything else looks good, and like when it's on, the signal is pretty good and strong for the most part. And it runs pretty well, and then it just like dies on me and crashes. So, yeah. But the shiny hunting will continue. I'm just gonna try to do it as much as possible during the week. And like I said, I'm gonna keep going and trying to get some videos out to you guys as well. I did open up, I don't know if you guys saw me open up some Elestrals packs. So I have some more videos of this ready, so I may put that out for this week, since I did manage to get that recorded. So I don't know if you guys would want to see more of that. These cards that are super cool and fun. And actually, I didn't mention this in my video, but A-Drive did create like a shiny version of these cards. So you can actually, I don't think the prototype ones that I got, I don't think these came with any, but he does have like, he's calling them stellar cards. And they're basically like a shiny variant of his creatures he created for this card game. So yeah, if you guys want to see the other pack card openings, I did record a bunch of them for all the card packs that I got. Basically, it's just like, I kind of briefly explain what it is, in case new people come and they haven't seen the other videos, and then I just sort of open the cards and go through my reaction to the cards, and I try to sort of figure out how to play the game, but I'm not a pro yet. So but yeah, it's basically like a card game, like the Pokemon card game. So yeah, if you guys want to see more of that, I could put those out for this week, because I do have some more ready. I just need to do a little bit of editing and post them. And then I think I'm going to try to get Sonic Frontiers, and maybe we'll play that a little bit next week until what is coming out next? Until Scarlet Violet. My mind just went blank. Because that game looks pretty fun. And I did want to get it. So I might get it early. I might even just wait and put it on my Christmas list. But I don't know. My mother keeps telling me not to buy anything because she wants to be able to buy stuff for Christmas. But I'm like, it's okay if I buy a few things. I'll still have other options you can get me. And probably most of the stuff I'm going to buy is going to be nerdy stuff you wouldn't buy me. So at least that's what I would say to her. If she's watching. Please not be watching. No, but I have plenty of stuff. I put some books on there too. But yeah, around this time of year, my mother's always like, don't buy anything for yourself. Well, too late. I already bought the OLED Switch. No one else was gonna buy that for me, so. I mean, I get it, but yeah, I mean, I promise there'll still be plenty of things you can get me, even if I do buy a few things for myself between now and Christmas. I don't even think she would know what game to buy you. I usually give her like specific stuff, but some of that is also harder to find, so I usually try to give my family stuff that's easier to find, like maybe a movie or a DVD that I wanted. Well, actually, a Blu-ray. I prefer the Blu-rays now, but I'll give them like a movie or like some clothes. This year I put some books on there that I wanted to eventually read, so I can usually find stuff, and she's good about finding me some things too that I like, so. Yes, get you some coffee, Azure. Well, actually, I didn't have any coffee today, but I have it sometimes on the weekends. And sometimes I'll make a little bit and take it to school, take it to work in the morning. All right, so far we're still live here. Yep, things are looking good. All right, we got one heat wave left. And of course it misses. Imagine it crashes. Please no. I just need it to last for like 30 more minutes, because I'm not gonna be on here super long today. I'm trying to at least get in like an hour and a half if we can, and then like end it before anything bad happens. The other day I only made it like 30 minutes, and then it decided to crash on me. Hopefully we can, we're good now. We made it past the 30-minute mark, so hopefully we're good. Yeah, that day. And I would have restarted, but I was going to dinner anyway, so at that point I was like, you know what? Whatever. We'll just be done for the day. I'll go get ready to go to dinner, and and yeah. So, but it's all good. We're gonna just try to keep hanging in there. If it gets really bad, I'll just do videos until I know the internet is working, but it seems to be like we can get a little bit of time in, so hopefully it holds up to get through the live stream. It did pretty good yesterday when I was watching some stuff on Amazon Prime. I was watching the Rings of Power show on Prime Video, and it had a couple times where it quit on me and paused the show, but for the most part it did pretty good. So that's all. We just need it to last long enough to get the stream finished. All right. Yeah, well, it wasn't just my internet, it was the cable as well. It's like everything. And I actually have my laptop it's not on the Wi-Fi, it's like on a hard line. So it's got a hardline internet cable to the modem. So it's just everything. Because the cable will go out to, the cable won't go completely out, but it'll like pixelate, and if it's down, you can't like change the channel or anything, but it can kind of at least stay on if you can get it on. So that was okay. But like the internet just completely shuts down. Like everything just freezes and it says, it can't do this right now. Bella, have you seen the stuff for the new Sonic game? I'm thinking about getting it. I've been wanting to get it since it came out. Come on, guys, drop those likes. But yeah, the new Sonic game looks really good. I might play that a little bit next week. Might try to even live stream that, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it looks really cool. It's like Sonic the Hedgehog meets Breath of the Wild, kind of. It helps so much. Yeah, true. The likes. Yeah, you guys give me a like for some shiny luck. Maybe we can raid Jono tonight. I'm so down to watch it. Yeah, it looks fun. The Sonic game. I'd like to jump into it. I'm gonna finish up those other games. I think I don't have too much left. I'm gonna finish those other games up this week and over the weekend, and then maybe we can do some Sonic next week. If I don't think I can risk streaming it, then I'll just record some videos and put those videos out. I'll just see what I've been kind of keeping updates on my internet situation, so if they get it fixed this week, then we'll probably stream it. Some games I want, but I just don't want to watch videos because I'm not motivated. I'll watch your video. Okay, no worries. I just say that because, like, right now with the internet, like, some games it's easier to do a video series. Because then I can have, like, a kind of cohesive episode where it has, like, a clear end and start. Clear start and a clear end. And with the live streaming, if it does die, that doesn't really happen. So with a story, with something like that has, like, a story that follows it, I feel like a video might be better right now. But if the internet gets fixed this week, then yeah, I'll just live stream it and play like a good hour and a half each night or something. If it's not fixed, that's when I would probably just make a video. So we shall see. But yeah, I'd like to jump into that game, so I might grab it and play it next week. I've been a Sonic fan for a while. I watched the cartoons growing up. I never really got to play much of the games because my brother and I didn't ever have a Sega growing up. We just had Nintendo. But I have been a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, the character, so I want to try out some of the other games. I got the Sonic Mania game, which I played a little bit of that, but I I don't know, I think I just got distracted by other stuff. And then I got the Sonic Forces. And I may try out Sonic Colors at some point. Those were both on the Switch. And Sonic Forces, I think that one is also on Xbox and PlayStation, maybe. I had all the Sega consoles, from Sega Master to the Sega Dreamcast. Yeah, we never had that. We had, I think we had Game Boys first. May have been our first, like, video game thing. And then I feel like the Nintendo 64 was probably like the first big console my brother and I had that we shared it. And then he got into like Xbox. So he had some Xboxes, and then I kind of wasn't a gamer for a while after playing. I don't know why. I just like kind of went through a phase where I didn't want to play video games anymore. We still had the Nintendo 64, and some of my favorite games on there were Mario Kart. My brother and I would play Smash Brothers together on there. We had Banjo-Kazooie, and then I had Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, which I never actually finished that growing up. But I remember I just loved, like, wandering around in the field out there, and I don't even think I ever got Epona in my first playthrough, but I remember that I loved the game even though I never finished it. We do have a mostly finished playthrough here on the channel now. But yeah, after that, I didn't get into the Xbox as much. We did get a GameCube, and I played some games on the GameCube that I enjoyed. I got a couple Harry Potter games for that, and then Harvest Moon, my brother and I both really liked that one. That was one of our go-to games to play on our Nintendo GameCube. Zelda's the best game franchise ever. Yeah, it's a good one. I haven't played a lot of the games on it, but the main two I've played mostly all the way through. I think I actually still have to do a little bit more in Ocarina of Time. I lost that second boss fight with at the end, and then I just think I forgot to go back and complete it all the way. So we'll do that soon. And then I played mostly Breath of the Wild. But I want to play some other ones. I'd like to get into, I want to finish the Link's Awakening on the Switch, the new one. And then I'd like to play, oh, Skyward Sword. I gotta finish that. There's so much that I've started and never finished. I forgot about Skyward Sword. I got stuck on fighting that thing that looks like an octopus. And it was stressing me out, so I put the game down and said, I'll come back to this later. And I forgot. Majora's Mask. I never got to play that one, but I would like to. And that and Wind Waker. Wind Waker looks really cool. I want to play that one. And Twilight Princess. I have some list of them, but there's so many games, it's hard to know which one. I know, like, I can't keep up. I have, like, a backlog of past games that I never experienced growing up that I want to play. Plus, there's, like, new games that keep coming out that I'm, like, playing as well. But I keep a list, and so we'll get to them eventually. Twilight Princess is one of your favorites? Oh, cool. And a lot of the games, like, I already kind of, I have a way to play them. Or I have the GameCube that my brother and I had growing up. So I have some of those GameCube games. I just gotta figure out how to... That one and, like, the 64 are a little harder to hook up for streaming and making videos, but I can do it. I can figure it out. But I do keep a list of all the games, and I update it every now and then, which I probably need to update it soon. I don't even think it's in here, but I do keep a list on my computer of all the games that I want to play, and then that way, as I go through and I complete a game, I could cross it out. Then I could kind of pick from the list, like, what sounds good to me at the moment. What I think I might enjoy most. So I feel like if I'm not enjoying it, you guys won't enjoy it as much either. Because you can tell, like, that I'm not enjoying the game. So, this one's a chill game. At least some days. But yeah, so that's been helpful to kind of keep that list. I remember getting GameCube as soon as it came out with Luigi's Mansion. Oh, nice. I've played a little bit of that one. And I think I played some of the second one, but the only one I've actually finished is the third one. Which I've finished, actually, I think I played that one through twice now. The one for the Switch. It's super fun. I want to play the others, though. They're on my list, too. Yeah, there's so many games to play, and, like, it's hard, too, like, when you don't have a lot of time, and some of these games, like, just to play through the story of Pokemon is, like, 25 to 30 hours? If you just sort of take your time and play through it casually, like most people will play through games. And then plus, if you're doing shiny hunting, it's gonna take you a while. We've been here very long time. So just like finding time to play some games. That's why I actually have one thing I do on my list that's kind of helped is I've looked up like how long it takes to beat the game. So I have a rough estimate of how long it might take me to play through at just like a kind of a normal rate or normal pace. And there's some games that like I have on my list that are like 2 hours, 3 hours. They're short games, and so something like that, I'm trying to find like a Saturday or something, or maybe even like a Friday night, and we'll just play the whole game in one sitting for some of those shorter games. And so I kind of time things out like that. That's kind of been helpful. So if I'm gonna play a longer game and then I finish it, maybe I'll play a shorter game and then go to my next long game. So that's kind of helped me figure out and some things like that. And that's kind of why I had started those two games, because they weren't super long games. I think the Outbound Ghost and Cult of the Lamb, I think the average playing time for each was about 14 hours. And I thought, you know, you play a couple hours a night and maybe catch up on some weekend plays. That I thought I was going to finish it faster, but then all the internet stuff happened and I didn't end up playing it as much as I wanted to, but that's why I now have 2 more unfinished games. Because in my planning, it was like, okay, yeah, I can do this, I can get this done. They're shorter games. And if I'm live streaming, you know, we can play a good bit of it, a good chunk, and get through it. And yeah, but life happened and I didn't get to finish them. I think I'm close to finishing Skyward Sword. But I just got stuck on that one boss fight and I just got so annoyed. I just wanted to put it down for a while, but I'm not gonna completely abandon it. It is on my list of, it's in the back of my mind of things that I need to do. I haven't completely forgotten. Oh, I gotta update my count here. Alright, that was the 73. Here we go. Come on. Thank you for the shiny luck. I guess I could go heal up and we could do some more knockouts, but I just don't want to waste time doing that right now. This switch looks so nice. Let me see if I can pull it over here. I don't know if the cords are long enough. Look at it. There it is. Gentle, gentle. This is what we're playing on right now. The OLED right here. Alright. I had to do that gently so we didn't loosen any cords and lose our live feed here. But yeah, I put the game. This is my save file that I've been playing with for so long. It's pretty easy to move it over. It's not too hard. The only one that was a little bit more complicated to do was probably the Animal Crossing, which is why I chose to just leave it on the Animal Crossing Switch that I have. And what I might do at some point, if things get things ever calm down, I thought I might start up a new island, but I probably won't get to that, if I'm honest. There's too much else going on. Or it might be something that I do just on my own time on the new Switch. True, LOL. Yes. But yeah, I left some of my games on my old Switch. Like, I left Animal Crossing on there. I'm gonna leave a few of the games that I already, like, completed. I'll just leave the save files on there since I'm gonna keep that Switch too. And then I left, like, some of my chill indie games on there. And then I'm gonna put some newer games that I get onto the OLED. Oh hey, it's like sunset in the game now. Although technically the sunset here like 40 minutes ago. It's already dark outside. It got dark at like 5:30. It was weird. Oh, where is this thing? I see these people with these like random shiny encounters in this game still, and I can't get this shark that I've been after for months. Like, come on. What's happening here? No. There we go. Okay. I couldn't get it to the runaway button. Why is this so hard? Like, what's with this shiny hunt? Someday. We don't know when, but someday we'll see it. This is definitely one of my longest shiny hunts. I feel like I've been really lucky. I've never experienced a shiny hunt like this. And I know that there's shiny hunters out there who go through this like all the time. So I've been pretty lucky because most of my shinies I've gotten in at least under 500. So that's pretty good. And maybe I'm a little spoiled from playing Pokemon Go and getting easy shinies on Community Day, but even with some in this game, we got really fast. Hey, what's up, Potato? Like, let's see. And I did get my Piplup shiny really fast in Diamond and Pearl, or Brilliant Diamond. I don't remember that Lycanroc up there. I think I got it in like around, I want to say somewhere between like 200 and 300, but I don't remember exactly. And I just dropped the controller, so hold on. It's all good. It didn't fall far. It only hit the carpet. I must be tired. I stayed up too late last night watching the Rings of Power show because I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop watching it. I was just like, this is really good. I didn't realize that each episode was like an hour. I was like, no wonder it's taking so long when I realized that. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed early tonight. That's why I wanted to go ahead and get a live stream in a little bit early, and then I'm gonna grab a little bit of a dinner and just relax for an hour or two and go to sleep earlier so I can get some rest. I thought I would be good, and I was doing good for a while, and then like middle of the day it just like hit me, and I was just like, oh, I'm tired. I should not have stayed up. I won't do that tonight. I watched it all now, so I'll have to find something new to watch. What do you guys think I should watch tonight? Should I watch I was kind of wanting to watch Hunger Games. I'll be honest. What do you guys think? I'll just watch the first one. I won't go the whole... I won't like try to do a marathon. I can't stay up that late. Yes, Hunger Games. It's a good one too, and a really good book read. I read those super fast. Alright, Azure, no worries. We'll be here, probably with no shiny. You won't miss much. Yep, see? Don't worry, you're not missing anything. Oh, that reminds me. I need to make the snow runt video from the other night. I might do that tonight and put that out for tomorrow. I think I can do that pretty fast after the live stream. Get the snow runt reaction video. First we failed it, it ran away, and then we got a reclaim in Arceus, so I need to make that. I did make a thumbnail already, I just gotta finish the video. That was also on my to-do list. Alright, come on. Come on, shark. Alright. We're about to be at 2,390. I'm gonna try to get it to at least 2,400. We'll stop around there. That'll be good. We got about 10 more encounters. We've made it an hour on the stream with no internet problem. So that's good. Like I said, if I can get like an hour a night in, a few times a week while my internet is kind of still in the process of being repaired, I'll consider that a victory for the week. So, I actually ended up having the day off yesterday, and I would have gone live if I hadn't gotten myself distracted by watching Rings of Power all day. Actually, I watched it mostly in the afternoon to the evening because I helped my mom with some stuff over at my parents' house. And then I watched that, so I was going to stream, but then I got just sucked into that show and I couldn't stop watching it. I was just enjoying it so much. So I decided to just take a chill day and come back today with the live stream. Hey, Clinton. It's going. No shiny yet. It's starting to feel like it really doesn't exist, but we all know it's out there. Somewhere. He just is, he's escaping me. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, Clinton. Man, still no shiny. You're doing great. Nice to hear. I'm doing pretty good too. I've heard today they're working on trying to get my internet repaired, so basically, if you guys, you've been around some when the stream is crashed, so that's been frustrating. And it happens randomly, and it's happening, I've seen it disconnect like a few times a day, sometimes for 5 minutes, sometimes for like 30 minutes before it comes back. And like it shouldn't happen as frequently as it's been happening, so they're trying to get it fixed. Luckily, it's held up tonight and hasn't crashed the live stream, so I consider that a victory for today. Alright, we're getting close to 2,400. We're gonna stop around there. I don't want to push my luck too much with the internet. I might try to watch some stuff. I was gonna watch something on the internet, but we'll see. I may just put in my Hunger Games Blu-ray and watch that. That's probably what I'll do. Alright, this is $3.99, so the next one's gonna be 2,400. And it's not shiny. We'll probably get a few more before we completely finish, but Yep, here comes another one. Alright, we've made it to 2400. We're gonna wrap up soon. The internet survived for an hour. We'll get this one right here, see if it's not shiny. It's not shiny. Yes, we will. We are gonna raid. We'll go raid Jono. So you guys hang around, and even though we're small right now, we can go over there and you guys can say hello to Jono. He's hunting for shiny Arceus. So he's making a shiny living dex in Legends Arceus. So you can't get the shiny in Arceus, but he's using his Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl games to hunt Arceus, and then he's gonna use Pokemon Home to send it over. So pretty cool. We can go wish him some luck. I'm most likely gonna be in his stream anyway after I finish, because I saw he went live today. So yeah, we can go say hello. And maybe tomorrow, if I hadn't been at work later today, I would have gone live a little longer. But maybe tomorrow we could try to push it to 2 hours if the internet holds up, and try to get this shiny. So we'll plan for that. So we'll try to do that tomorrow. I'm gonna come home right after work. I didn't do that today. I had some work I needed to do, so I stayed a little later today, and we made it an hour, so I call that a win. But yeah, we'll go on a raid, and I actually have an alert for that, so let me grab Jono's live stream, and we'll go over there and say hello. Alright, I'm gonna post it right here. Oh, Azure has it too. Yeah, you guys can say hashtag Mega Raid. I'm gonna put it in the chat, and we'll head over there. And I will see you guys on the next one. Alright. I'm going to put it on the end screen for a minute, and I'll see you guys over in Jono's stream. So, head on over there. And let's wish him some shiny luck for his shiny hunt. Maybe he has better luck than me. Alright, you guys head over.